So, I would normally be running cookery classes for children over the Easter holidays, and obviously with everything that's going on, I'm not doing those. So I thought it would be quite nice to do some online cook-alongs. At the moment, I'm not sure if I'm doing them through Zoom or if I'm doing them Instagram Live. So Ollie and I are experimenting, aren't we?
Yeah.
So today, we're going to make, it's not a cook-along, we're just going to cook and you can watch what we're doing. But we're going to cook one of Ollie's favourite recipes from his Cooking with Asterix book. And what recipe are we making today, Ollie?
It's called Nutty Brownies. If you're allergic to brownies, nuts, just skip the nuts out and just do the other ingredients.
That's a really good idea. So, to make our nutty brownies, so ordinarily, as I say, this is an experiment today. So hopefully if it works going forward, I will post ahead of time what the recipe is and what the ingredients are so that you can get everything together. And then the idea is, if you've got children, it will occupy them for, 45 minutes maybe. And then you'll have something yummy to eat at the end. So we're doing something sweet today, but we'll do other things. So we'll do some dinner recipes and obviously some treats as well. And it will be a set time every day. But as I say, it might be Zoom, it might be Instagram Live, it might be something else. I've got no idea.
Anything.
You never know. Anyway, Obelix's Nutty Brownies. So first thing we've got to do is preheat our oven to 180 degrees. We've got a fan-assisted oven, so we're going to put it on to 160, so I will do that.
Okay.
And then we can start to prepare our brownies. So we are going to use what's called a bain-marie. So a bain-marie is, a saucepan with some water in it, which you heat up so that it's warm. And then I'm going to put that on to the gas, and then in our glass bowl, we're going to put our ingredients in, which are, what do we need to put in our bowl, Ollie?
We need to put in...
We need our butter, don't we? And how much butter is it?
It is 125 pieces of butter.
125 grams of butter, so we'll put that in. And then what else are we putting out with our butter? We've got our...
100 grams of chocolate.
100 grams of chocolate. So luckily this pack is 100 grams, so we don't need to weigh that out, do we?
Nope.
So you're going to smash that up and then pop that in that bowl. There are various ways you can break up your chocolate, but this is the way Ollie's doing it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
you want to try and have your pieces as a similar size so that they all melt at the same
speed. That's basically crushed.
That's basically crushed. Okay.
I literally just crushed that.
Good crushing, Ollie.
I'm a terrible crusher.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Crush, crush, crush. And then we're going to go and put that on top of the bowl with the hot water in it, and that will melt. Are you going to do that for me? Perfect. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll just leave that to melt for a few minutes. Oh, no. Whoa. Sorry. We nearly poured that into the hot water. We're not going to do that. We're just going to, you can't see what's going on over here. There he is. We're going to put the bowl on top of the saucepan, Ollie. Okay, and then the heat from the water, that's it, perfect. And then the heat from the water is going to melt the chocolate and the butter together. Right, next thing we're going to do is, Emma laughing at me, it's not funny. Right, I'll tell you later. So, next thing we're going to do, while that is melting, excuse me, we're going to put in our mixing bowl flour. So we have 100 grams of flour. So do you want to put that in the bowl?
And 150 grams of sugar.
We have got 150 grams of sugar. So these are a real treat, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they've got chocolate and sugar in them. So pop the sugar in. Perfect. And then we got 2 eggs. So we're going to crack our eggs into our bowl, aren't we? So crack your egg in. Try not to get any shell in there. Perfect. Let's pour that one in before you crack the next one. Crack the next one in the bowl. Perfect. And then we are going to add into our mixing bowl A little pinch of salt. Do you want to get a pinch of salt out of there? Sprinkle that in. Perfect. And then
salt is really sweet.
no, salt helps. Salt is the opposite of sweet, isn't it? The sugar's sweet.
Yeah.
And so we put a little bit of salt in because it helps to reduce the sweetness. And it's quite nice to put salty things into sweet things. A bit like salty caramel.
Yeah? That's salty.
All right. Then,
That's
Ollie,
caramel.
you like salt? It is. You're going to get the whisk and you're going to carefully whisk all that together. So we break up the egg yolks, don't we? Should we show everyone what it looks like in the bowl? We're going to do it carefully so we don't splash the flour everywhere, aren't we, darling? Okay, and then we're going to whisk that together nice and carefully. I'm going to check the butter and the chocolate, see if that's melting. Which hopefully it is over here.
Mummy,
How's
look.
that going? Oh my goodness, that needs a lot more whisking, doesn't it? We had very cold butter, didn't we? So that's going to take a little while to melt.
Oh.
Use your muscles. Is it whisking?
Yeah.
Do you want me to have a little whisk?
Nope.
That's looking good. Make sure you get the bits off the side of the bowl as well. That's it.
Sticky power.
Okay, keep going, keep going. Perfect. All right. So that's it all whisked together in there.
Can we use the knife?
No, we don't need to use the knife yet because we've got to put our other ingredients in, haven't we? So once that's nice and smooth, we'll just put that to one side. Now, the next thing we need to get ready, excuse me everybody. Next thing we need to get ready are our nuts because our brownies are nutty brownies today. So, we're using...
Remember I said this at the start. If you're allergic to nuts or you don't like nuts, just skip them out.
Exactly. So
And then there'll be normal brownies.
Normal, they'll still be delicious, won't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. So we are using pecan nuts today in ours, but you can use walnuts or any other nuts you like,
Can I
really.
chop?
You can do the chopping, yeah. So we need 100 grams, a few too many in there. Oh, and again. Oh, one more I think, take that one out. Oh, and another one out. There we go.
They're always 1 gram, Mum.
Always 1 gram. Okay, so we've got our 100 grams of nuts. Now, Ollie's going to demonstrate here his fantastic knife skills. Brace yourselves, everybody. So, what we're doing now, Ollie, what are we doing with the knife to keep our fingers safe?
You put your hands at the top.
At the top like that. You don't put your fingers anywhere near the blade,
The point goes on the chopping board.
That's right.
And then you go slice down, slice down.
And keep moving it. Not too quickly, so we don't have an accident. That's it. And we're going to chop them. Stop 1 minute.
Good at this.
You are good at this. And then we'll just stop chopping and we'll put them back in a pile and then you can do a bit more. I'm going to check the butter and chocolate mixture. So you just want to roughly chop them, don't you, Ollie?
Yeah.
Don't have to all be the same size. Oh, this butter's taking ages to melt today.
Because it was really cold and
It was
hard.
really cold and hard, wasn't it? We should have chopped it up a little bit. Silly us. Right.
Serious.
Chop it in half. And again, see if we can get it to melt a bit quicker. How are those nuts looking?
Pretty good.
Good. Okay, keep going then. Do you need to do some?
No,
No, you have to be chopping. Okay.
I like chopping as well.
So, alright. So, let's put them back together in a lump in the middle. Little mound. That's it. Perfect.
Be good at this.
You are good at that. Okay. Right, shall I do a little bit just to finish off? How's that looking now? Is that melting
Good.
nicely? Good,
Yeah,
so we're almost
there's still
there.
a bit of butter left.
Still
though.
a little bit of butter, okay. That should melt soon, hopefully. Now, the reason that we melt our chocolate and our butter in a bain-marie is that it prevents the chocolate, so it stops the chocolate from burning and the butter from burning because it's a much gentler way. You're joking me. It's a much gentler way to do it. I know, it's okay. All right, so that's our nuts chopped. So you can see they're a mixture sizes. but none of them too chunky. So we're going to put our nuts in our mixing bowl, okay? And then we'll go and check. I'll check on that chocolate. That's the last. You can give it a little mix. It's the last thing we need, isn't it? Come on, butter. Taking too long. Too slow.
And if you want, you can mix it, but only for a little bit, like I've mixed it.
It gets a bit stuck in the whisk, doesn't it? There's another nut down there. Put that nut in. Oh, move you over a little bit. Switch. There we go. Alright, we're nearly there with this butter. So we had our butter straight out of the fridge, didn't we? Which is why it's taking a long time. So the best thing to do is have your butter at room temperature, isn't it? And then that way it will melt much quicker than ours.
There.
Now the other thing you have to be careful of if you're using a bain-marie is the bowl is going to be hot. So you need to be really careful when you're handling the bowl. That looks delicious. So you don't burn yourself. And obviously you've got hot water underneath, so there'll be the steam from the hot water as well. So
Rachel,
if you are...
How can we get the things out?
I'll show you in a minute. If you are a little person cooking these, you might need a grown-up to help you with this. So watch what happens when I lift the bowl up.
The bowl will probably be quite
You can
hot.
see all that steam coming up. Now that is super hot and that could burn you. So you need to be really careful. And obviously I'm holding the bowl with a cloth. So now this is the best bit. This makes them so yummy. Get ready. In goes the chocolate and butter mix.
Yum, yum.
Yumma, yumma, yumma.
Should I mix it?
And then we're going to mix that, but we're going to mix it really carefully because it's hot and we don't want to splash it up and burn ourselves. Okay, give that a nice mix, Ollie. Mix it all in. So, while Ollie's mixing that, excuse me everybody, I am going to grease the tin. Now our tin's a little bit bigger than we need it to be, so we might have to squish the mix a bit. But anyway, to grease your tin...
We've used this one again. It was a little bit like curvy on the side.
It was okay though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They still tasted good. So, you just get your pack of butter to grease the tin. You can, if you want to, just line your tin. But you don't need to. Greasing is enough. And then you just take a piece of butter.
Are we going to
in your
line our
wrapper.
tin?
We're not going to line our tin today, no. And then just wipe the butter all around. Now make sure you grease it really well. You don't want your brownies to be stuck. So grease all up the sides as well.
Look.
Oh, look at that deliciousness, Ollie. That looks so yummy. Okay, all around the edges.
Oh, it still won't come out.
We will get that out, don't you worry. Okay, so once you've got a nicely greased tin, that's ready to go. So Ollie has done a brilliant job mixing this. Should we show everybody? So that is our mixed up brownie mix. You just got to make sure that everything's mixed together nicely, which that is. And if you give it a tap, it's still not coming out, is it? So we're going to use our spatula to get all of our mix out of our
Where?
whisk. There we go.
Where?
Now we've got a little bit of light mixture in there. Can you see? Well, we've not mixed the chocolate into that bit, so we will do that with the spatula.
Tiny little bit though. So that it doesn't get stuck in there.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Yeah, the tin if it gets back
Do you
stuck
want the
in there.
important job? So I'll just finish this off. Mix that in. Good.
Delicious.
Delicious. And then, obviously, strictly against health and hygiene rules, but we're at home, so it's okay. And it's just us, we're self-isolating, so no one else is going to get a chance to lick it. So then, I'll do it the other way around.
so
so
it's
you
only
can
mine,
see.
Whippy!
So then, you just pour the brownie mix and the deliciousness into the tin, because it is so delicious. All right.
Fresh.
So for anyone that's just started watching and wonders what on earth is going on here, just to explain, I normally in the holidays run children's cookery classes, and I'm obviously not doing them this Easter, so I thought might be nice to run a few, well, hopefully it'll become daily, cookery classes for children. So, but it will be cook along. So no one's cooking along today because we're just testing the format because I don't really know what to use. So I've tried Zoom. Now I'm trying Instagram Live. But anyway, this is a bit of a test.
Yeah, but
Just to see how it works. The idea would be that I would post ahead of time what we're going to make so that you'd be able to get the ingredients ready. Nothing complicated. Hopefully things that everyone has at home.
I'm getting it
And
out
then-
with the whisk.
Yeah, with a whisk now. And then we would do a cook-along session. So hopefully it'd be something the children enjoy, but it also give them an activity for 45 minutes to an hour, which obviously now they're at home for quite a long time might help people. So I'm hoping to kick off next week, but as I say, I'm still like trying to work out best way to do it. I might do it through Zoom, I might do it through Instagram Live, I just don't know.
Just check both.
I'm just checking both. And then the idea is that hopefully I'll be able to upload them onto YouTube so that people can then cook along at a later date if they want to. So anyway, so we're testing today is what we're doing. So that's it. Anyway, our brownies are in our tin. Could you see what I said? Our tin was a bit big, but it's a really thick mix. So actually, it's quite easy. Before you lick that, monster, it's quite easy to just squidge it up to one part of the tin. And then they're going to go in the oven. Now, they only take 20 minutes to cook. We've already preheated our oven to 180 degrees. Yes, you can lick it. 20 minutes in the oven, and then we'll have some yummy, chewy, nutty brownies. So we'll come back on in about 20 minutes just to show you our end results. And then I will put a post on about how I'm planning to do these cook-alongs once I've worked it out. But anyway, those of you that have come to have a look, thanks so much.